Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing great. I'm doing pretty good myself, a little bit sore. We had a pretty rough leg day yesterday. Ended up like doing the whole machine at the very end, even though I shouldn't have because we were already pretty much done. But I don't know what happened. I just had a little extra umph, made me want to do it. What about you, Jay? How you feeling, brother?
Good. Had
Hanging
to
in?
had to get up a little earlier than usual because we were working on my Cobe,
Oh, okay. Would
put
you
in
get that?
all the new plugs and wires, everything.
Oh,
So
nice. You finished, or are
yeah,
you still work in progress?
it's done.
Oh,
I just
okay.
need to buy a can of Lucas for the engine treatment, and then obviously put some gas in, and then yeah, just charge up the battery like I'm doing now. So
Oh,
that's it.
nice. Is that what you're taking to the
Then
gym today?
no, I have to charge the battery. It's dead.
Oh, the battery's there. Gotcha.
Yeah, I haven't started it in I can't tell you how long.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. At least you got it done, man. It's always fun to drive the Cobes.
Yeah. Well, like I
All
said,
right.
I have to doing each one is it takes a lot of work, man.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I'm one guy. I can't drive every car I have, so it's a lot. First
Oh,
world problems.
yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get into it and get into our Jay Did You Know segment. Shout out to the 212 people watching. So, Jay, first one up. Did you know that Sean Combs, awaiting sentencing, asked the judge to release him from jail?
Oh yeah, I heard.
I guess it says that he filed court papers saying he would sign a 50 million bond.
Yeah, I heard.
That's
Told
crazy.
you he'll even if he did do time, it'll be half a year. Well, yeah, everything is counted toward what he did. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's already. Yeah, I don't like I said. If he doesn't do any time, it wouldn't even surprise me. He's already
Yeah.
done time, and that's time accounted for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it doesn't. That's what I mean. None of that stuff surprises me at all. At all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
He's a made guy in the industry. So no, he
No, you
did.
just got bread. When you got bread, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's all.
True. All right, Jay. Did you know that the blue whales that swim in the ocean are going eerie silent, and scientists say it's a warning sign?
No, I did not know.
Says a 6-year study off California's coast shows how marine heat waves and noise pollution are silencing the ocean's largest singers. So it kind of sucks. All right, what else we got for you? Hmm. Oh, look, Jay, did you know that Mountain Dew has an exclusive new flavor?
Which one?
It's like it comes in like a yellow container. I believe it's dragon fruit.
No, I did not know. I
Yeah,
reported on Mountain Dew though before, so
yeah. It looks like it's going to be new dragon fruit and Baja Cabo citrus.
huh? Okay.
And it says that Mountain Dew released the dirty soda sweet lightning peaches and cream at KFC.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Jay, did you know that lost for 111 years there is a mammal that has made an incredible comeback?
Who?
It
Like
says that
which one?
after a century-long lost species is back in the Brazilian Atlantic forest. The South American mammal, once thought extinct in the region, has made an extraordinary return. Uh, it says that it was spotted once again, filmed by surveillance cameras. These majestic creatures, 3 in total, were caught peacefully roaming the lush landscape. So I don't know. I'm trying to read what it says. The return of the South. Oh, it's called a South American tapir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but
It says the last confirmed sighting of the species in that area occurred in 1914.
All right.
So they just finally, got to see these creatures again. That's pretty cool,
Of
right?
course. Oh yeah. Of course.
They're coming back, man. Jay, we kind of reported on this yet. Well, we didn't report on it. We talked about it at the gym. But did you know that Love's travel stops, which is like a huge travel stop for truckers, it looks like they might be starting to implement EV charging.
Yeah, I bet. I've seen a lot of those around
Yeah.
when you're on the road. We don't have any up here, but you know, they're always on the road when you're driving all around
Right.
different states.
Exactly. What else we got? Did you know, Jay, that Governor Newsom declared an emergency for NorCal counties after severe storm damage?
When recently? No,
No,
we didn't
this
have
was
any storms recently.
February and March, but he just declared the emergency because I guess he wanted federal funding for it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna get that. Yeah, right.
They can't get anything right now, man. I mean, we literally have that big sewage spill that's been going on in like Tijuana, San Diego border, and they've been trying to get federal funds for that to clean it up, and they haven't been able to do that either.
Yeah.
So they've been trying though, man. It's kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. What else we got? I think we're gonna go over some like top something. Let's see what we got. It looks like we're gonna go for your top. Let's maybe. Oh shoot, I lost it. Thought I had it. Never mind. We're not gonna do. Oh yeah, here we are. Top 25 richest countries in the world. But we'll do the top 10 because we're not gonna go 25. Top 10 richest countries. Do you have any in mind, Jay?
Switzerland,
What number you think Switzerland's at?
top three.
Okay, you are correct, my friend. But at
It's
number
easy.
10, at number 10 is Qatar, richest
Mm-hmm.
country. Number 9 is Denmark. Number 8 is Macau.
Yeah.
Number 7 is the U.S. Number 6 is Norway. Number 5 is Iceland, out of all places. No wonder why Trump is trying to go after Iceland and Greenland. Number 4 is Singapore. Number 3, top 3 right now, Switzerland. Number 2 is Ireland. And number 1 is Luxembourg.
Sounds right.
Yep. This is just like by GDP per capita for 2025. So
Yeah.
Surprised Luxembourg. I don't know whether maybe because they're like they don't have tariffs or something. I don't know, why they're because it's not like a huge country or something. But
Everything is there. I believe
yeah.
they do everything there. Yeah. I forgot. I read about Luxembourg though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
And I
Switzerland.
know.
Funny.
Well, yeah. So I knew Switzerland was up there because I've seen a lot of social media about how they have the richest cities like literally in the world. I'm like, holy shit. And then obviously I've always heard of Swiss banks growing up, like how you always want to keep your money in Swiss banks if you have a lot of it here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't ever get they're well protected there. Let's just say. So
I know.
yeah,
People always like hold their money in Swiss accounts, right?
you should. It's very important.
Um, do you so I'm trying to think like what makes Switzerland so special because I believe even in World War II they were like not invaded or nothing, right?
I don't. I don't think so. I don't think so.
So it says that Switzerland was not invaded during World War II.
Yeah.
Despite being surrounded by Axis powers, Switzerland maintained a policy of armed neutrality and was not attacked.
Yeah.
It says while Germany considered invading Switzerland, they ultimately did not, due to a combination of factors including Switzerland's mountainous terrain, strong defenses, and the potential for fierce resistance. So, but I mean, Germany, dude, they took over everybody. They were like, we were at war all the way into like Africa. So for them to not go into Switzerland, there must be like a bigger picture there, because we know that's like where all the like the elites hold their money and stuff, So I'm not
Of
surprised
course.
that we didn't attack. That nothing happened in Switzerland during like the World Wars.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why.
So I might have to look into Switzerland, man. Move to Switzerland. Never have to worry about wars and shit. Yeah, Switzerland's safe.
I've had good guests from Switzerland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
cool
probably
people, really cool people, and a lot of them, a couple of them, even they were from Germany that moved to Switzerland because it's right there, the border.
yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, they all swear they love Switzerland. They're like it's super nice. So I was like, cool.
I mean, yeah, Switzerland I heard is like super beautiful. And
Yeah.
they're basically the closest in the U.S. you can compare something like Switzerland to would be I guess in Colorado they have that one like really like what is it called, that one like place that's like super like nice, um, Aspen, I believe. Is it Aspen?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so people say that Aspen and Switzerland are kind of like similar in that sense.
Got it.
But yeah, Switzerland's a really small country, but yeah, it is surrounded by a lot of mountains on the like south side of it. But from where like Germany is, it's actually like no real mountains, so it actually would have not been that hard for Germany to invade Switzerland. Like the actual like where Zurich is, it doesn't look like there's like a lot of mountains there.
Hmm.
So they definitely could have if they wanted to, but we all know the reasons why they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. Money wise, man, everything's money.
Oh, I know. That's crazy to me. All right, guys, let us move on and get into some sports. What is going on in the MLB world?
Let's see, man. We got let's see how many current games are going. We got about 4 current games right now. The A's are beating the Mariners 6-1 in the top of the sixth. The Pirates are beating the Giants 3-1 in the bottom of the eighth. The Padres are beating the Mets 2-1 in the bottom of the seventh. And the Rangers are beating the Angels 4-3 in the bottom of the sixth. Those are the current games going on right now. Let's see who already finished. Astros beat the Nationals 7-4. Marlins beat the Cardinals 5-0. Phillies beat the White Sox 6-3. Brewers beat the Cubs 9-3. I believe one of my trends is from the Brewers game too. What's his name? Let's see. His name is Andrew Vaughn. He hit a grand slam that broke the game wide open. So that's why it was an easy W for Milwaukee.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then we got Red Sox beat the Twins 8-5. Royals beat the Braves 9-6. Dodgers beat the Reds 5-4. Yankees beat the Rays 7-5. Another one of my trends is, I believe, Anthony Volpe. He blasted a 452-foot home run to put the Yanks up. But he also, so what comes with the good comes with the bad. He also was the league leading leader with 14 errors this season, which is terrible. But he made up for his bat. So that's kind of what that guy does. Gets an error but makes up for it with his bat. So, but
Right.
yeah, so the Yankees won that game 7-5. Guardians beat the Rockies 10-4. Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 12-2. And then the Orioles and Jays, they had a doubleheader today because they had to reschedule. So in game one, Orioles beat the Blue Jays 16-4. Ooh, man, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And in game two, Orioles beat the Blue Jays 3-2. So they took both from the Blue Jays. It's hard to do in one day.
Yeah.
Take both games. That's always hard to do. All
That,
right, so we got yeah, those were the only trends in sports, and then one other trend I don't ever bring up, but in WNBA, Cameron Brink, she was a number 2 pick this season. She made her season debut today for the Los Angeles Sparks, and I heard she did good.
well,
Yeah, I don't ever bring up WNBA, but she was trending pretty high. So I was like, all right, you know what? Show love to Cameron Brink. Do your thing.
I keep also seeing Angel Reese in the headlines talking about like her paycheck or something. Like she's really trying to make light of like what WNBA players get paid as opposed to like, NBA players and stuff.
That's my whole point. Why I don't talk about Angel Reese. That's exactly why. Very unnecessary things. And by the way, Cameron Brink was a higher pick than Angel Reese, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So you think that that like they're okay, like that the WNBA shouldn't, that they're getting paid exactly where they should be getting paid, or
The WNBA owns the NBA money. The NBA funds the WNBA. So if you want to complain about your money, you may want to have marketing, attract fans, and get people to watch your games. There's nothing to complain about if the NBA is funding your league. So you can't complain about Steph making 80,000 million in a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're being funded by them, by the NBA. you get it? So there's beggars can't be choosers. At least you have a league and you're getting funded. Because if it wasn't for the NBA, you wouldn't have a WNBA. And if you did, they definitely wouldn't make what they make now.
Right. But because NBA makes a lot of money, right?
The NBA is a big global brand that everyone watches. Do you not watch it?
Yeah.
I think we all watch the NBA. Do you watch the WNBA?
No. Depends.
I don't think anyone does. I don't.
But now
I'm a big sports guy.
Yeah, but they got
you watch because of Angel Reese? You watch because of Angel Reese now? Is that it? I ain't buying it. I'm
trying to get into it.
Yeah, please do. Please do. You could help their funding because they're complaining because what Steph gets paid in one game is their whole year salary. That's why they're complaining. But if you are that this has been something going on with WNBA for years now. If you are complaining about your funding, why don't you just go market? Get people to watch it. That's it.
Yeah, but it looks like
your brand.
But it looks like now they're starting to it's starting to get more and more, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like that before.
I don't know. I don't watch the WNBA. I just want to shout out Cameron Brink. She was trending. That's it. I'd rather watch the big three than WNBA because I like Ice Cube and I'd rather support his league. That's just me. And I actually, when I've been watching Big Three now on YouTube, and I'm like, oh shit, it's all the old players basically from NBA that are retired now, And I'm like, oh shit, they're battling out, so I'd rather support Ice Cube's league, but that's me.
I just think Angel Reese's point was because, like, if you look at what she was saying, her salary for the whole year of 2025 was $74,909.
That's what I'm saying. So you're mad because, like I said, your whole salary was one of Steph's games. Probably Steph probably gets paid $200K or more a game, maybe even more. I don't know his salary. Yeah. So what's the issue? Well, I don't bring up stuff that I don't talk about. So what's the issue?
The issue is you're dedicating your life to something, and you're still having like eyes on you and stuff. So you're still bringing some kind of crowd to it, but you're not even getting paid $100,000 in a year, bro. Like especially some of these girls, like if you're playing for the Sparks in LA, $74,000, which is for a known player, like you can't survive off that in California, bro. How are these players even supposed to like survive? Huh.
So what's your solution?
Pay a little more. I'm not saying you have to pay them what the
The NBA has hundreds of $1 million of contracts. Do you expect them to give them more money?
A little bit more. I mean, like at least give them 100,000.
Come on, man. Like
known players, the good ones.
Why? What is their obligation to do that? What? They don't. Why would they have to fund the WNBA? Why?
That's what they chose to do. That was their choice. They do it. It's not like,
they do it as a perk. They're doing it because, okay, you know what? We feel bad that you can't get a league to be funded, so we'll help you. They're helping hand. Like, I don't see the understand why this is like that's why I don't bring up these things. You know,
Did
she complains about that every week.
Did the NBA start the
No,
W?
no.
So was the
That's
WNBA
what I
like?
mean. There's no obligation.
No, I understand. So was the WNBA going bankrupt or something, and then NBA stepped in and was like, okay, we're gonna help you guys.
Exactly. The WNBA's never made money. Never. They've always been actually in debt.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. But for equality purposes, it's okay, we'll help you out. Understand? It's just not, for some reason, don't quote me wrong here, women's basketball just is not, it's whatever. You know? So maybe work on the marketing or something. I don't know.
Right.
But fund your league. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Then you won't have complaints. Make your own money, fund your league, then complain about it. That's it.
So you think it's just all about marketing, that they're not getting enough marketing?
Everything is money. Everything is money. If you don't know how to market your own league, and granted, they try, but you have to get people to watch it. That's it. You have to get people to watch it. That's your job. That's why a Caitlin Clark, like, people talk shit, but she's the most popular player in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Why? Because she could shoot like Steph type. That's the new thing these days. Hey, she could shoot like Steph. Damn. So she's the big name, right? That's why when you have someone like Angel Reese complaining about her paycheck, blah, 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 blah. Hey, why are you complaining about Caitlin Clark too? You've seen that, right? But hey, that's the most popular player in your league. How about you try to work with her and raise everything? No, but you're going to talk shit. You see what I mean? Like, that's why when Shaq was going hard on RG3 about Angel Reese, I was laughing. Like, okay, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? Because you're complaining about that, but then you complain about other players. But I don't see the correlation. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. But no, yeah, so the WNBA, the NBA funds them. That's all.
Okay.
But they have their hundreds of $1 million contracts, as you know. Every team has their own, and they have luxury tax and everything. Why do you think they have taxes? Exactly. Now you understand?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, at least they're getting money for the WNBA to have a salary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's raised over the years. It has raised. I know you don't think it, but it has raised.
I mean, it needs to be raised because, it's not even a living wage. That's not even a living wage.
I don't know. Oh, okay, but if no one watches your sport, how do you expect to get money? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Like, get some marketing, get some people to watch it, make it. I don't know. Like, I've never, like, I've watched a little of maybe college, you know, when they're in the tournament. That's it. You know, so every now and then I'll watch some highlights if it's on ESPN, but it's not nothing in my book to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. You know.
Right.
I don't know. I have no idea. I actually don't know anyone that watches any WNBA.
Oh really?
No.
Okay.
Do you? Like you said, you were trying to watch it, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch my girl Angel Reese.
Exactly. See?
I
don't know why. I have no idea why.
Well, there's an easy solution to this, bro.
Oh yeah, what? You're gonna fund it?
I mean, dude, it can stay the same. Everything can be the same, and the ownership can just go up by like tenfold if they just did one thing.
What?
If they just started playing in lingerie.
Oh my God, this is not the lingerie football league. So they actually tried that with football.
No, I know, I've seen that.
Yeah. So I was like, and I did catch a couple games just to see. I was like, hold on, they're playing in what? You know, because I was like, there's a lingerie football league. What the fuck? You know, so I see. Even that got mine. I was like, let me check this out. You know what I mean?
There's even a lingerie. There's even a lingerie UFC league, bro.
No way.
They like fight in lingerie.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm
That's
serious.
crazy.
I saw
But
it.
see, this is what I mean. Like, I don't know if I would go to that extent, but yeah. I mean, you have to have something marketable, you know,
Right.
that
Right.
appeals to a lot of people. So
So do you think that would have
yeah,
worked?
I don't know. I don't think so because I think most WNBA players they want to be taken serious. You know what I mean? So I don't think that they would even want to. I don't think they would even do it.
I mean, I don't know, man, because like I follow Angel Reese, bro, and then when she's like
Oh
not on the
God.
court, when she's not on the court, she's always like putting up some pictures of herself, looking hella good, and I'm just like, okay, like, you know what I mean? It might actually work, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But to like,
I don't know. I don't follow Angel Reese.
you know,
No.
you're more of a Caitlin Clark type of guy.
No.
Do
No. I told you I don't really watch the WNBA. So.
you follow Paige Van Zant?
Oh, the bare knuckles girl.
Yeah,
I don't follow her, but I've seen her post that she was in UFC, right?
yeah, yeah.
And then went to bare knuckles. Yeah. So there's a classic example. Good example. She realizes, hey, I'm a good looking chick, right? I can make more money on my OnlyFans than I do from fighting. There you go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
She still fights, right? But
Right.
it's definitely not close to what she makes on OnlyFans. You see? There you go.
Yeah. You should see some of her videos on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I can't even remember the last time I was on Instagram. I don't go on Instagram. Why? What about Instagram?
Oh no, she just puts a lot of videos up there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
So is Instagram a failing option of Facebook now?
No, it's just I remember when Facebook bought it. It's just OG stuff. You know what I mean? There's so much new stuff coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's different times now. You know
They're just waiting for the Vine to come back.
that'll be tight. I can't. Yeah. So Elon dropped a little Grok video of the AI with in Vine. He's like, this is how it's gonna be similar. I was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, okay, I see you. Like it had it was cool. It's gonna be cool. I know he's gonna make it dope.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we got infinite improbability in house. What up? What up? They say if someone says they support the WNBA, ask them to name a WNBA team. A surprising amount will not be able to name a team.
Exactly. See, that guy understands me, dude. Like seriously, like it's just a fact, though, man. It's nothing to be mean about, but it's like, yeah, man.
Do you,
That's
do you
hella
know any
funny.
other team besides the Sparks?
Uh, um, no. And the only reason I know the Sparks is because it said Cameron Brink was drafted to the LA Sparks. So I was like, oh, there you go. I wouldn't even remember that name.
That's like the equivalent to like the Lakers. You know,
Yeah. Well, no, I won't even go there. I don't think I don't know who has the most championships in the WNBA.
probably the Sparks from what I would say.
I
Um,
don't know. Have
I
they
only
always had the best players? I don't know.
I
I couldn't
only
even tell you.
knew I only knew of the Sparks, and I also heard of before the Chicago Sky. Those are the two teams I heard of, but they got like Las Vegas Aces, Indiana Fever, Minnesota Lynx. So they,
I
yeah,
don't know.
Phoenix Mercury, Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics.
That's a good question though. Who has the most WNBA championships?
Yeah,
I don't know though. I couldn't tell you.
I wonder.
The girl I watched in college that went to UConn that just got drafted to Paige. I call her Paige Buckets. Paige Beckers. What team does she play for?
Which one?
Paige Buckers. What team
Hmm,
does she play for?
no
I'm just
idea.
curious. Oh, okay.
Paige Buckers.
Yeah, she was one of the top picks. Actually, probably the top pick.
I
She
think
went to
she.
UConn.
Oh, she went to UConn.
That's what I
I,
mean. So with a lot of the girls who go to WNBA, since I watch college, I'll know who some of them are because I'll see them in college games. That's what I mean. I feel like college is more popular than the WNBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Page plays for the Dallas Wings.
Oh, so Dallas even has a team. There you go. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm pretty. It looks like New York Liberty has won a lot of championships too. You know,
There you go. So
so
whoever played for them, there
probably,
you go.
it's probably New York and LA, like always. Yeah.
I don't know because in NBA it's Boston.
Oh, Boston. They have a team in Boston.
No, I said in NBA Boston is the leader in championships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It says the
Not.
Houston Comets, Minnesota Lynx, and the Seattle Storm have each won 4 WNBA
Oh
championships.
damn. Okay. There you go.
Houston, Minnesota, and Seattle.
So those are the top ones. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um, that makes me wonder. I wonder because you know how Seattle there's no NBA,
There will be.
but
I
I
told
wonder
you. So
as of right now if like Seattle would have the most popular, like the most viewership given to WNBA. You know,
maybe.
because
Probably because they don't have a, like you said, a guy sports team. But they
yeah,
will. When I'm sure when LeBron is done, he'll go try to start that team because Vegas needs a basketball team. You know that. When
oh,
Vegas gets their basketball squad, you'll have to put another NBA team to make it even on both sides. So that's when Seattle will get their team back.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it'll be like, okay, put one in Vegas, one in Seattle, obviously one, Eastern, one Western.
It
It'll be
says that
cool.
Indianapolis is the city with the most views of WNBA games because of Caitlin Clark.
There you go. See what I mean? See, that's what I mean. See, simple marketing for someone who, okay, this is like Steph Curry is very popular, right? She's like the Steph Curry of the WNBA, right? There you go. Market that, and that's what I mean. That's how it's getting more popular. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Simple things like that. Very simple.
true. True.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, let's move on and get into some trending topics. We got a big one for you. Jay, what happened in Russia today?
I believe it's I can't pronounce it. Kamchatsky, but there was an 8.0 magnitude earthquake right there. It was kind of by off the coast by the Bering Sea, which is kind of by Alaska up there.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it looked like from what I saw, a lot of the stuff was just it was bad, man. 8.0, that's pretty big.
yeah.
That is pretty big, man. So, prayers up to everyone up there, man. That sucks. You know what I mean? We know all
Luckily,
about earthquakes.
it's not like really like inhabited it so much. You know, it's like more like Mongolia type. You know,
Yeah.
so it's not like
And I'm
super.
sorry, it wasn't 8.0. I read it wrong. 8.8. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh,
huge one.
shit. Jesus Christ. 8.8? Fuck.
Yep.
Jesus, man. That's a big ass earthquake.
I
Wow.
mean, Alaska has had like 9.0 before though, so you know.
Man. And that's up there. So I mean that's the same area almost. So
Yeah.
man, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. But
Um.
yeah, it's on the far east of Russia, so
Yeah. It's way like
Damn.
out there where there's like not so much going
Yeah,
on. But
exactly.
so luckily, that's good. You know.
Yeah. But it still, I mean, still affects like the people on
Right.
that side. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Shit.
Jesus.
I might have to roll to that tonight. Check it out. Um. Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. That is pretty big. I
Yeah,
remember
it's
the one that
huge,
we had
man.
in San Francisco when we were living here in like 1989, and that was like 7.4 or
Yeah,
something, and that
7 point. Yeah, it was 7 some. Yeah.
was like for us that was like huge. I can remember that. I
That's
can't
what
even.
I mean. So I could only imagine something almost 9. Oof, man,
Yeah, exactly.
it's nuts, bro.
That is. All
That
right,
tore up
guys.
our freeways, dude.
Well, I know, dude. But now yeah,
The
7.
Broadway ramp and everything. Oh man, it was done. That was done for.
All right, guys,
Crazy.
let's move on and get into some Trump news. So Trump might have bit his own tongue because Trump says Epstein poached young women from Mar-a-Lago. Now that raises new questions about what Trump really knew. So, yeah, it says the most recent instance. So let's see what it say here. So it says Trump acknowledged on Tuesday that the employees who he said Monday that Epstein poached from him, triggering their breakup, were young women who worked in the spa at his Mar-a-Lago club. The answer is yes, they were, he told reporters. The answer doesn't just call into question Trump's honesty about his relationship with Epstein, but also his potential knowledge of the accused sex trafficker's misconduct. Trump has not been accused of any wrongdoing. A day earlier, the president said he'd fallen out because Epstein stole people that worked for me, including after he had warned Epstein not to do it again. But Trump had made no mention of the employees being young women. And the White House last week had said Trump barred Epstein from his Mar-a-Lago club for being a creep. Trump on Tuesday said the two reasons were sort of a little bit of the same thing, but back in 2019, reporting traced their fallout to another factor entirely: the two powerful real estate men competing for the same Palm Beach property. It's clear that this is something of a sensitive subject. After Epstein's arrest in 2019, Trump declined to go into detail about their falling out, telling reporters the reason doesn't make any difference, frankly. So yeah, I think that's kind of what we were talking about too the other day, Jay. Right, where he's not like, even though he was part of, like, some of the stuff that was going on, that was just because he was a big name and he was just hanging around those people. But it looked like he actually like felt like Epstein was kind of a creep, and he even like barred him from Mar-a-Lago after some of these incidents. So I mean, that kind of they try to always spin it the other way, but it kind of does look like once he realized what he was doing, he was against it. You know what I mean? Or else he would have like tried to get him to like keep doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? That kind of makes sense.
Of course, just common sense. When everyone, all those people rolled in the same clique, so he already knew he was about. He
Yeah.
just didn't think he would do it at his place, so
Right. Right.
took it very personal. That's why he barred him. It makes sense.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that shows like if you're like if that really like made you like bar that person, then you probably were not fully like immersed in that part of that that world.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, when you roll, it's same thing everywhere. If you're in a group and you all know of each other in a group, and you know how someone's tendencies are, but you don't really hang with them, but you know who they are. You get it? That's all it is.
Right. Right. All right, guys, let us move on. That was our Trump news. And we do have some other breaking news that Jay is about to report. So, Jay, why don't you report on the after effects of this huge earthquake that was hit in Russia?
Well, obviously, so after the earthquake, now we got this. Everyone, West Coast, all around there, all around, and especially Hawaii has the tsunami. The warnings, and Hawaii is like big, big, big time. They set, they had all their alarms and everything set. So everyone right now is in a gridlock traffic trying to get out. Trying to escape. The problem is, in someone reported in there's like a private road from Wale to Kula, which would allow coastal folks to reach higher ground, and it will not be open because it's Oprah's private road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so and that's another thing that was trending, Oprah. So yeah, a lot of people have stated if Oprah's road was open, I could have a way to get out. Instead, we will just hope and pray the first wave time estimates are correct, and we still have time to get to higher ground. So
Wow.
everyone right now is trying to get to higher ground. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on in Hawaii right now. I saw all the videos. I was like, holy shit, man, that would, man, dude, having to deal with that, bro, that would suck, dude.
Oh, I know.
That would be horrid, especially because I know you're on an island. If there is one major tsunami, dude, man, fuck, that sucks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's some scary stuff, dude. Imagine a huge tsunami island done. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm cool, bro. That's some scary shit. I didn't even think about that stuff when, like that's why a lot of the big time cats, they have the bunkers.
Yeah.
Smart.
The good thing about Hawaii, though, it sits like pretty high. Like there's a lot of like cliffs and stuff, so the water would have to really raise
That's
high.
why they said get the higher ground. But
Yeah.
imagine if you didn't live higher ground
Yeah.
and you live where everyone else lives.
Yeah.
And then, it's like, oh, hell no, bro.
I know.
Literally everything could be taken away just like that. That's, man,
Right.
hell no. That's crazy. That sucks, man. Pray for them, man. That's terrible.
Definitely. Definitely. And we got DTW in the house showing the biceps. What's going down? What's going down?
Hell yeah.
And we got Infinite Improbability saying, I remember about 15 years ago when there was an earthquake in Baltimore, we felt it in North Carolina. I was in a room full of people, and all the Californians tensed up first, then everyone felt it.
That makes sense.
We got a sixth sense, man. We know when they're coming.
Yeah, we do.
That's funny.
Well, we have so many little ones, it doesn't even phase us.
Oh, I know.
I'll be sleeping through it. I was like, damn, there was an earthquake? Oh,
Right.
shit, okay. I had no idea.
I know.
Yeah, unless it's 6 and above, that's just, I'm sleeping through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally how it is.
Yep. All right, let's get into our next trending topic. It looks like we have an update for you about this whole New York City shooting from yesterday, where the target was the NFL headquarters. So this is kind of screwed up, but it looks like the New York City shooter who targeted the NFL headquarters, they now are saying that he had claimed to have CTE. And I don't know if you guys know what CTE is, but that's basically these like hemorrhages, I believe, that are in your brain from just you're getting hit all the time, even with like your helmets on. Uh, it's still, you can severely injure your brain after all the years, of all these players playing football. And some of them, they develop these, like, it's called CTE, and it's really like really bad. A lot of them, they just like kind of go crazy. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there is a movie with Will Smith. Do you remember the name of that movie, Jay? Because I forgot.
Concussion?
Concussion. Yeah. So there's a movie that was like based on a true story, and it
I
talks
think.
about this whole CTE thing and how it was discovered not that long ago, like by mistake. But yeah, so it's like a real big deal, and it causes a lot of like mental illness in people and stuff. And yeah, this is kind of the stuff that happens with people that are diagnosed with CTE. So yeah, it sucks, but they definitely have to figure out a way to really minimize the impact on these players' heads when they're playing, season after season, and their brains are, just getting mushed, inside that helmet. Um, the NFL had denied the link between football and CTE for a long time, but it acknowledged the connection in 2016 testimony before Congress and has paid more than $1.4 billion to retired players to settle the concussion related claims. Asked whether Tamura would be tested for CTE, Adams told CNN that the city's medical examiner would make the determination. So they're going to try to see if this shooter, who is now dead, because I believe he committed suicide, they're going to see if they're going to test him or not for CTE, because he claimed he did have it. So it will make sense. It will make sense. All right, guys. So yeah, that is our the New York City update for the shooting that happened. Very sad news that mass casualties yesterday, and yeah, it looked like the guy was
That's
targeted.
still no excuse, man.
Oh no, of course not. It looks
Still
like
no
he.
excuse to do what you did.
Yeah, yeah. It does. I mean, it causes a lot of mental health problems for these guys. So sometimes they just can't even like. At that point, who knows? Maybe this guy didn't. It wasn't even coherent to like know if he was doing something good or bad. Like maybe he lost all judgment. Like who knows what was going on in his head? It's
Well,
not
we
an
saw
excuse.
him walk up to the building with an AR. So
Yeah.
Broad
Exactly.
daylight. Broad daylight.
Exactly. And that's like, I don't know, like I'm sure you've seen before, like Vietnam veterans who have, who also have that, like PTSD stuff, and they
Yeah.
suffer from that. I've seen like literally, I think I was watching like a show of cops one time, and I seen a guy who started like suffering, like thinking that he was like back in like Afghanistan or something,
Yeah.
and it was pretty bad, like it was really hard to like click them out of that, like they were really like living in a whole another like world or something, like it was kind of
Yeah.
crazy. So yeah, it's a real thing. It sucks, the mental illness that comes with it, but like Jay said, it's no excuse. He should have got help in another way if he started feeling like shitty, like that. So all right, let us move on and get into some business news. What is going on with these tariffs, my friend?
Well, the U.S. and China, the trade truce is extended.
What?
So they extended their trade truce after talks in Stockholm, preventing scheduled tariff increases. The agreement will maintain current duties at 30% on Chinese imports and 10% on American goods, allowing for continued discussions on trade issues. Officials from both sides described the negotiations as constructive, focusing on mutual interests and strategic industries. Yep. So yeah,
So,
about a 90-day tariff pause. So
so it's a 90-day pause,
not 90-day, yeah. So that's 3 months.
3 more months.
That ain't bad. Yeah, 3 more months.
I
So you
guarantee you,
figure, yeah, yeah.
I guarantee you tomorrow, bro, the crypto's gonna start shooting up back up, man. Like, there's
Of
no way
course,
it's not gonna go up because
that's
of
how it
this.
works. That's just how it
I
works.
think today, it would have probably already gone up today if it wasn't for this earthquake. I think probably hella people stopped like putting money in because of the earthquake
Of course,
on the
of
West
course.
Coast. But yeah, that's crazy. That's good though. That's good for me too because I was telling all my clients, like, hey, Subarus are gonna. Oh, but that's China. So I wonder because they made a deal with Japan not that long ago that they're gonna start implementing 15%, not the 30%. So I
Yeah,
wonder if that includes like all of the other countries to go into like pause with, or if it's just China.
I think it's just China.
Oh, is it just China? Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, whatever.
yeah.
We'll see what happens with this whole tariff thing. Is it like I
Remember, he
wonder?
made that. He made that deal with Japan, right?
Yeah. So instead
Was
of
it
like
Japan?
tariffs, it's 15% tariffs.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about. Oh no. I think no. Sorry, I was talking about the other deal. The I think it was a different country. The
Oh,
550 billion. Remember
yeah, something like
that I reported on? Yeah, yeah. I thought that was Japan, but I don't think it was Japan. I think it was a different country.
that. Yeah.
It was either Japan or the Middle East. I forgot.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah, I can't remember. President Trump always makes hella deals, man. So
Oh, I know. I mean, he's a business.
always reporting on his always reporting on his business deals. So yeah, I can't remember which country that was.
All right, guys, let us move on. Shout out to the 368 people watching, and let us get into your celebrity news. So we got some sad news. There's I guess one of the Batman stars dies at 60, and he collapsed on Holiday Beach today. He was an Israeli actor known for his performances in The Dark Knight Rises and the third installment of the Rambo franchise. So he was in Rambo. Um, yeah, I don't know if you know who this guy was, Jay. Alan Abdul, who starred as Russian nuclear physicist Dr. Pavel in the third
Yeah.
chapter. Yeah, so that guy, he collapsed today on the beach,
Oh
Hollywood
damn.
Beach.
Hollywood.
Hollywood Beach, but
Yeah.
not, but in Florida. There's a Hollywood Beach in Florida.
Yeah. I got.
Yeah. Um,
What are you doing?
it says that. So let me see what it says. It says he had gone for a morning swim. Oh, I'm sorry. This was not. This is a different beach. He had gone for a morning swim near Habonim Beach in Tel Aviv. So he was because he's Israeli, so he was in Tel
Yeah.
Aviv. So he was going for a swim over there. When he returned to shore, he told a group of nearby tourists he wasn't feeling well, and then promptly collapsed to the sand. Paramedics arrived not long after 8 a.m. and made efforts to resuscitate the actor, who sadly died at the scene. He was 60 years old and had worked in film, TV, and theater for more than 4 decades. His cause of death has not been disclosed.
That's crazy.
Um, you know how like I didn't really know him in Rambo, but he was a big role in one of my favorite shows, which was Snowfall. And
Okay, I never saw it.
yeah, yeah. So he was like the main dude who they were like dealing with to get all the like
Oh,
COVID.
oh
But
wow.
yeah, yeah, he was a real cool like yeah, he was definitely a pretty big actor. Like man, for him to die at
I
60,
didn't
that's
even.
kind of you know
Yeah.
that's weird. You just come
R.I.P.
out,
man.
yeah, R.I.P. You just like literally come out of that water and then you're like, oh, I don't feel good, and then collapse and die. Like I don't know, man. Sounds suspect. A little.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. It is what it is, though. Life moves on.
Yeah.
At least we got to recognize the people for their work and stuff, you know? So,
Yeah. I remember him in Dark Knight Rises. So
yeah, exactly. Infinite Improbability says, what the hell is going on in Hollywood? Last week we had Warner, Hogan, and Ozzy. This week we have this guy. Yeah, it's sad, man. Sad news. And this is like, I mean, this guy was pretty big, but it's not like really being reported. Like, I mean, it's a trending topic, but it like, did you see it on X? You didn't even probably see that on X, huh? That's
no.
what I'm saying. So it's not like, yeah, I mean, he was pretty big. So, but I guess because he wasn't like A list, maybe that's why he's not getting as like attention.
Yeah.
It's like somewhere's down there. But once I saw who he was, I right away I was like, oh, I'm reporting on this guy because like I definitely respect him, and I watched him in the past. He was a really good actor. So, all right, let us move on and get into Jay's movie of the day. What are you watching?
Watching a good one. But by the way, it was Japan that did the $550 billion deal. So
Oh, was your
it
man?
makes sense. It was Japan, and it's that revolves around their trade stuff. So
Right, right.
yeah, so it was Japan 550 billion. But yeah, I'm
Oh,
watching a good one, man.
yeah, yeah.
Watching a good movie here. Ah, fuck.
That's, I'm trying to see what you're watching. I know I watched this before, but I can't figure out what
It's
it
a
is.
good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's called Salt.
Oh, so oh, no wonder I never seen that movie. I know I seen like a little part of it, so I can recognize the girl, but I never actually watched the movie.
It's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, she's a CIA officer, but she has a past being she's basically being called out by this Russian dude, like, because he basically goes into her office and says that, dude, you're a Russian spy. And she's like, what the hell are you talking about? And basically, yeah, so she basically grew up as like, as like, I don't want to say KGB, but she was trained in Russia to be a assassin, killer, like everything. You know what I mean?
huh.
But when she came to America, she kind of changed everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's a really good movie because so she has to try and prove herself that she's not a Russian spy, even though she kind of is, but isn't. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now the CIA doesn't believe her, and like, but so yeah, it's a it's I thought it was a really good film. Obviously, I think Angelina's a great actress. So,
Right.
but yeah, it's a solid film. I know they're coming out with a part two, I believe, too, next year, if I remember correctly. I
Hmm.
thought this one was I thought it was excellent. I thought it was an excellent film.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple parts I could go without that I was just kind of like, eh. But all in all, I thought it was a really good film.
Yeah. Well, so what do you rate it?
9.8.
Okay. Pretty solid.
Well, yeah, those two little parts are very dinky. I could have probably just, if I would made the movie, I would have just taken them out. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Right.
They weren't big parts at all. They
Right.
were just very, like, in my eyes, like, why they even show that? Why? But you know, but yeah, I thought it was a really solid film. I think, yeah. I think everyone should watch it, especially if they're gonna watch part 2 next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good one.
Should we do Leave Schreiber since he's pretty big?
Yeah, he's got some good. All those I forgot the other dude's name too. He's got a lot of movies too. But yeah, we
Okay.
can do him.
Okay. What is your
Yeah,
favorite Leave Schreiber movie?
it's tough.
He does have a lot of them.
I know. I'm trying to think of one where he's the lead. You know, he's not usually the lead.
Yeah.
Um, You know what? I'll say this one's my favorite of his because he is he's not the lead because she is, but he has a really big role in this actually, and I'm not going to say his role because it'll give it away.
Scream?
Huh?
Scream?
No, Salt.
Oh, you're talking about this movie?
Yeah, Salt. I'm saying he has a really big role in this,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to say his role because I would give it away. I would give it away to movie.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like I'd say one of his lead roles
Yeah, for sure. For
that he
sure.
did good in.
What's your favorite underrated movie of his?
Yeah, well, you just said it. So all the Scream series, he
Oh,
was
okay.
behind the scene. If you didn't watch it, well, if you didn't watch Scream, you wouldn't know he's in it. You know,
Right.
because he was the so-called killer. Remember?
That's why I thought you were talking about Scream because he was like kind of like not the lead, but the girl is, but he's the, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, yeah, and Scream, he's not even close to the lead.
no, of course
He
not.
got
Yeah,
framed. He got framed.
yeah, he did.
But yeah,
Oh,
he's in part 1, 2, and 3, I believe. He's in
yep,
all 3 of them.
yep.
So I'll take that as my underrated because like I said, if you didn't watch any of those, you wouldn't even know he's in it.
Exactly.
But he's in a lot of movies, man. He's always got a cool part in movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, as far as my favorite movie of his, it's pretty hard because he has a lot of them. But I think I'm gonna go with one that I really liked called The Omen.
Ah,
You've seen
scary
that one?
movie. Yeah,
Um,
scary movie.
yeah, The Omen. Yeah, he was in that one. Actually, I saw that one. I was like, oh shit! Like, yeah, that was a pretty crazy movie.
Those are the type of movies that anytime I watch a movie and it's like I'll say like Satan, religion, stuff like that, it really gets me. Like you
uh,
know the exorcism movies, like all that type of stuff gets to me.
right, right,
So yeah, yeah, I think it's because I grew up, Catholic and reading the Bible and stuff. So when I see movies like that are targeting that level, I'm like, oh damn, like it gets in my head.
right.
Doesn't scare me, but it gets me like, oh, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, man, that was a good one though.
Yeah, I like that one
I
too.
remember that one. Yeah, that was solid.
As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with just because I feel like a lot of people never watched this one and kind of got swept under the rug. But being that it is about my country and that he plays a Polish character, I'm gonna have to go with Defiance as my underrated.
With James Bond,
Yep, Daniel Craig.
huh?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
they
funny
played.
because I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
It's been on the movie channels and I've caught some of it.
Yeah, yeah. They
So
play like the three brothers that like basically like figure out how to like survive in the woods during the like World War II when the Nazis were invading, and they took revenge. They took revenge because I guess they killed a lot of their families, the Nazis, you know. So they like
so
literally took.
what are they? They're Polish?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what?
In the movie, obviously. Yeah,
No, that's what I mean. So they're Polish. They're Polish brothers in the
yeah,
movie.
they're like Polish brothers in a movie. Like
Oh
those
wow.
three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't even know. So I've seen like parts of it. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
Infinite Improbability says she defected because she fell in love with the spider guy. I think
yeah.
he's talking about
He's,
Salt.
yeah. He's talking about Salt. Yeah. So yeah. The dude who she fell in love with, obviously he loves spiders, but he was what you call an arachnologist. So he
uh,
didn't just love spiders; he studied them. He would
gotcha.
capture them, and then he would like watch them grow, feed everything. He was an arachnologist.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Huh?
No, thank you.
Oh God, you're one of those.
I don't capture spiders and watch them grow. No, thank you.
I do. Oh, I have some deadly ones here too. If
Every time,
anyone ever got it,
every time I catch a spider in my house, bro, I let it outside free. I never kill spiders. I just want them to roam freely outside. I don't want to keep them
nah, that's
captive.
all good. Yeah, but at least you don't kill them. At least you don't kill them.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's a living creature, man. Why keep
I
it
agree.
bottled up?
I agree.
We got
agree.
We got infinite probability saying the Scream villain is called Ghostface, even though he was just a mask worn by a lot of people. They call him Ghostface.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the Scream.
I can't find that mask. I have that mask somewhere.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, back in the day, I remember when I got it. I was like, I used to love just, throwing it on and trying to scare people.
Did you have the glow in the dark one?
No, I had the regular one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came out with ones later, like you said, glow in the dark. They came out the ones that had the fake blood in them. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember all that.
Right.
Good times.
Good times. Egging them houses.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Those are good ass times, man. Egg and TP.
Exactly.
So much fun. You see what I mean? Like, man, that was hella fun. Those were good days, man.
Oh, I know. I remember.
Good days, bro.
I remember going to Safeway during Halloween and all the eggs were sold out. Good day.
You went to Taylor, right? Didn't you go to Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you'd have no idea how many people's cribs I used to get.
Yeah, man. Good times.
I know, man. That was great.
All right, guys. So that is our movie of the day, and we are watching Salt with Angelina Jolie. Now, let us move on and get into some crypto news. Let us see what's going on with the crypto pricing for you guys. Starting with Bitcoin, we're at 118,003, and we are moving down a little bit, but we're at 0.54% over the last 24 hours. We are down 0.54%. Your largest altcoin, Ethereum, it is sitting at 3,802. It is up 0.35. And your number 3, XRP, is sitting at $3.11. It is down 0.50%. Your fear and greed index, we are still at that 63, right on that cusp of neutral and greed. So, like I said, it looks like people were just kind of waiting to see what this whole tariff thing is going to pan out. And now, because it has been paused for another 90 days, I do see pretty much this whole bull run starting to go back as early as tomorrow. But if not, then for sure by next week, Monday, we will be full swing if people are still like trying to take profits as of right now. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.87 trillion. It is down only 0.24%. So like I said, everything's just kind of going sideways. Your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is NPC. It is down 6%. Number 2 is Bitcoin. Number 3 is TRX, which is up 3%. Number 4 is Omni, which is up 87%. And number 5 is JIN, J-I-N, which is down 16% today. Let's get into your guys' top 5 gainers of the day, starting with number 1. So it looks like number 1 is going to be Tesla. Tesla is sitting up at 3,375% today. Then you have number 2, Ethical Finance, which is up 1,682%. Number 3 is AI Protocol, which is up 770%. Number 4 is Pump Fun, which is up 498%. And number 5 is AI Network, which is up 661%. As far as your top 100 notable mentions, number 9, we have Grok, which is up 533%. Number 18, we have Trump AI, which is up 248%. At number 17, we have GameStop Coin, which is up 256%. At number 27, we have 5051 Movement, which is up 176%. At number 32, we have Formula One, which is up 291%. At number 40, we have Labubu, which is up 228%. At number 57, we have Purification, which is up 43%. At number 65, we have Wasder, which is up 24%. At number 73, we have Dark Cheens, which is up 21%. At number 82, we have Duck AI, which is up 24%. At number 87, we have Mind Network, which is up 23%. At number 91, we have Christ is King, which is up 21%. And sitting today in your 100 spot, which is battling Christ is King with Dork Lord. So your Dork Lord is our number 100 spot for the day. Shout out to Dork Lord. And they are up 18%.
La Boo Boo.
La Boo. La Boo.
You know, you ever seen that? That's big on TikTok.
Oh, it's a TikTok thing?
Yeah, it's those little, they're like little, what do you call them? Like, they're like plush toy monsters.
Oh, very nice.
That's a La Boo Boo. Nice. That's a La Boo Boo. That's why I was like, hold on, what did he say?
Yeah.
So I didn't even know they had their own coin. I'm like, what?
Nice. I didn't realize that.
La Boo Boo got their own coin.
La Boo Boo got the coin, man.
Everyone got their own coin, man. I'm telling you. La Boo Boo, bro.
Next.
I was done.
Next.
Oh, I know. When it's time, believe me.
Yeah.
La Boo Boo. That's funny.
All right, guys. Let us hear guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for July 30th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Aries, tomorrow focus on what you can give, not just what you receive. When you offer kindness, support, and understanding to others, a positive energy is created that somehow returns to you in varying ways. Your generosity can become a key to opening doors or enriching relationships. Taurus, let go of old patterns that are holding you back tomorrow. Release any habits or thought patterns that no longer serve you. Growth is hindered when we cling to the familiar. Believe that change has to come, even though it may be hard. It renews your life. Gemini, tomorrow may open the door for new creative outlets for you. You might discover talents or the source of interest that fills you deeply. Pay attention to anything that makes you feel joyful or curious. Being able to express yourself creatively will not only satisfy, but also rejuvenate your soul. Cancer, trusting in your adaptability and surmounting capacities will lead to success tomorrow. Despite the changes or unexpected challenges that life may present, your flexibility shall allow you to deal with them with ease. Believe in your inner resolve and insight to overcome. Flow with manipulations instead of resisting. Make appropriate adjustments to your plans as needed. Then we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow, welcome the beauty of imperfection. Keep in mind that not everything has to be perfect for you to feel good or proud. The real thing that makes you a unique individual is being yourself truly. When you allow your humanness complete with strength and weaknesses, peace and joy enter your life. Then we got Virgo. Your dreams are worth fighting for tomorrow. No matter how difficult the path may seem, maintain your determination and keep your heart focused on your goals. You will be tested, but your willpower will see you through. Believe in what your hands can do and never give up. Libra, give your mind and spirit a hug tomorrow. Amid all your responsibilities, it is essential to stop and nurture your inner self. Engage in activities that promote a sense of calm and happiness, such as meditation, reading, or taking a walk through the woods. When you care for your mental and emotional well-being, you will feel more balanced and energized to face your day with calmness and clarity. Scorpio, tomorrow calls for mindful listening. Listen actively and try to understand what other people need to convey about the feelings they are expressing through their words and actions without rushing to respond. Having the whole presence of one's soul during conversations enhances relationships and helps prevent misunderstandings. Your present calmness will fade away, setting the ground for sincerity in communication. Sagittarius, Tomorrow, leave behind everything that clouds your view. Once you free yourself of uncertainty, the road shines upon your path while your heart becomes lighter to beat. Drop all worries and give room for self confidence and the journey ahead. Doubt blocks your pathway to new opportunities and joy. So go ahead and believe in your strength, keep working toward your goals, and you will build confidence and success. Capricorn, your presence will bring comfort and strength to all those around you tomorrow. People look up to you for your calm, steady countenance, which brings peace to your company. Be cognizant of the positive effects that emanate from your being and spread your goodwill liberally. The grounded nature of your character helps others feel secure and trusting in the gentle strength you offer. Aquarius, trust that you are being guided tomorrow for your highest good. These moments of uncertainty and confusion serve to bring about that which nurtures your growth and happiness. Stay open and patient, knowing every step counts. The more you listen to your inner voice, the more you follow the wisdom of your true path. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow awaits to give you a rewriting of your story. You can break free from old patterns and move into new, more fulfilling chapters in your life. Be brave and hopeful as you take the opportunity. Rust off all the mistakes and regrets of the past and live in the present. A positive change will emanate from whatever you do right now. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for you. That is going to be for tomorrow, July 30th, 2025. Like I said, we like to kind of do that just to help guide you along your path every day. And that being said, let us move on. Shout out to the 372 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you all the time when we do our show. And let us move on and get into tonight's conspiracy. And that is going to be done by me. So let us get into it. All right. Let's see. Today, guys, we're going to be talking, or we're going to be taking you deep into the shadows of a forest that not many speak about, but one that may be holding a portal to something not of this world. Jay, have you ever heard of a forest that is literally right off of the Mount Fuji? Like it's on the base of Mount Fuji in Japan?
What's the name of? Oh, is it the one that's Is it the one where like there's a lot of death?
It's called, yeah, it's called a Oikigahara, but it's
Yeah,
also known or dubbed as the suicide
exactly, the
forest.
death one. Exactly. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard
So
a lot about it.
let's
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
let's get into it. I know. You did you ever? I think you might have actually done a little report on it too, right?
No, I brought it up though, but I didn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't do an
Okay.
in-depth report. Like, so it'll be perfect. You're
Okay.
gonna do an in-depth one because yeah, that shit was crazy when I read about it.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Let's get into it then. The suicide forest spans roughly 14 square miles. It's silent in a very unnaturally way. There's no wildlife, there's no birds, and there's no running water. The trees are so tightly packed that even sunlight struggles to pierce through the canopy. Now, here's where it gets strange. This is one of those places where your compasses will malfunction, the GPSs just don't work there, and sound just seems swallowed. Many who walk in it report a feeling of being watched or pulled like the forest is alive, but could there be a scientific explanation? Let's find out. Mount Fuji is a volcano, and the underground lava rock in the region is rich in iron, which interferes with compasses and electronics. But what if this magnetic field isn't just scrambling compasses? What if it's also distorting frequencies, the very ones that regulate your consciousness? Ancient Japanese folklore speaks of Yuri, vengeful spirits trapped between life and death. Could the suicide forest energy field be a spiritual trap? maybe even a soul cage. Many shamans believe the veil between dimensions is very thin there, that it may sit on a ley line, an intersection of Earth's natural energy currents, and those who walk in underground in it are like grounded or spiritually hijacked. So here's where it gets wild. Researchers found that the ambient sound frequencies in the forest fall between 17 to 19 hertz, a range known to trigger unease, paranoia, and hallucinations. It's called the fear frequency. Some conspiracy theories believe the suicide forest may be a natural mind control site, or worse, an ancient experiment by advanced beings to harvest energy, pain, and despair. Could the suicides actually be ritual sacrifices to feed something unseen? Who knows? The suicide forest sits near the same latitude line as other supernatural hotspots like the Bermuda Triangle and Area 51. Satellite scans have picked up odd thermal signatures in the forest center. Locals speak of vanishing hikers, sudden shifts in time, and even UFO sightings hovering above Mount Fuji itself. Some believe there's a dimensional rift hidden deep within, a portal used by beings not of this world. Maybe not aliens as we picture them, but interdimensional entities feeding on human emotion. This brings us to also the most chilling theory. What if the entire narrative around the suicide forest being a hidden place for suicide was planted? What if elite forces used ancient knowledge of its energy to turn it into a frequency prison? Keep the collective focused on death, draw the emotionally unstable there, harvest human trauma like an energy battery. So now let's zoom out and figure out how many places on Earth do this. Are there other hotspots of spiritual despair feeding an invisible energy grid controlled by non human forces? So and let's also get into the flip side of things. There is a few rare monks and spiritual travelers that claim that the center of the suicide forest, if one makes it there, contains a healing tree known as the Tree of Stillness. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Game of Thrones. The bark is said to ground your energy and bring complete clarity. Some say this tree is the real reason the forest is guarded with fear, because deep within its shadows there may be a natural spiritual battery so powerful it can raise consciousness to a divine level. But they don't want you to find it. So that makes sense. So, what does it mean for us average day Joes? You may never walk into the suicide forest, but the truth is, we all walk through our own forests. Dense places of confusion, shadows, pain, and magnetic pulls that try to take us off our path. But when we wake up, when we stop accepting the program narrative, we begin to reclaim the compass inside. And this is a quote, that is from a monk from Mount Fuji. And they say that the forest is dark, but it holds the root of your awakening. So yeah, guys, like always, we have to keep questioning. We have to keep our minds open. And, I'm super happy that I'm able to share some of this stuff with you, because there is a lot of really weird and strange places and anomalies that happen within these places. And, a lot of people try to portray it as like this bad thing. People are so scared of it. But, who knows? What if there is like an ancient tree there, kind of like the Avatar tree, that is able to, give us clarity on a divine level or something like that. Like, that's worth exploring to me. And so I don't know. Just putting it out there. There's always two sides to everything. So, all right, guys. So that is our conspiracy. And before we end the show with our spiritual closing, or with our, our closing for you guys, I did want to pay a little respect to the actor that I just did a little report on, that he passed away today. This was the Israeli actor. Jay, I forgot what his name was. Do you remember his name? What I said it was?
I just remember he's Dr. Palve in Dark Knight Rises. I don't know his actual real name.
Okay, I have to say it obviously because so it's Alan Abdul.
There you go.
So Alon Abdul, he was from The Dark Knight and also Snowfall. If you've never seen Snowfall, really great show, check it out. But he did pass away today, so I'm going to pay respect to him by showing him a clip that he was in Snowfall. That it was just like he did such a great part of that, film, that part that I wanted to play for you guys. So let me pull that up for you guys real quick. And we'll just pay our respect to this great actor who just passed away today. So let me pull that up for you guys real quick. And here we go.
Javi, Javi, הוא בא עם הבן של הוולפסן.
Ma, Volpe? The Volpe kid sent you here because he's afraid? It's a pussy. He all right? No, he's not all right. Just shot him. What do you want?
I'm here to buy.
I don't sell coke to kids.
I ain't a kid. I got the money.
I definitely don't sell $200 worth of coke.
What do you sell?
I sell kilos to people with money. Now go, scram.
Okay, front me a key. And I'll turn it around quick.
Huh? How you plan on doing that?
I know people in my neighborhood.
They don't even know what cocaine is in your neighborhood, let alone have the money to afford it.
My people do. And it could mean a whole new client base for you. A whole new revenue stream.
You know, some fancy word. Doesn't mean you're not full of shit.
How can I convince you I'm for real?
Show me.
Cool. Yeah, man. Just wanted to pay my respects to the guy. He was a great actor. That was like, after that part, I didn't want to, ruin it for everybody, but he literally makes him put on that bulletproof vest and he takes a couple shots at him to prove.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of trust, dude. Like, you know what I mean? He said, front me a key. Like, it's not like we're talking about anything little here. Like,
Right.
Like, that's, 10, you're fronting someone 10 to 20 racks. Like, that's, of course he's going to want him to prove something. That's crazy.
Right. Never seen Snowfall, huh, Jay?
No.
Yeah, you gotta watch that shit, bro. You'll hella like it. It's like the new age Scarface.
I could tell. I could definitely tell just by that scene.
Exactly. Real good one. It's a good one. All right, guys. That is pretty much it for us tonight. Right after the show, we are going to go to the gym. We have to do our shoulder day today, right? We're doing shoulder and back.
Yeah, combination.
So we're going to do like a little double thing for you guys. We're doing shoulder and back today. So that will be probably in about an hour and a half. We'll be at the gym and we're going to go live for you guys. So sure. Check us out there. Let us finish up with some chats right here. Let's see what we got. Infinite Improbability. Today, Amy Jo Johnson posted a picture with someone cosplaying as the Pink Ranger. The cosplayer did not realize she just took a picture with the OG Pink Ranger. Infinite Improbability says, I think that is the cosplay equivalent of supporting a team, but only when that team is winning. It was simpler back in the day. We only had a few people to fanboy over. And then they say, didn't one of the Pauls get in trouble for making a video of that forest? I heard William Friedkin played the fear frequency in The Exorcist. Oh, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I mean, I always knew there was like a fear frequency, but I didn't realize it was those hertz. That's pretty low hertz right there. Frequencies is such an amazing thing. That'll probably be my next conspiracy. I want to do something like about frequencies. Just all these different hertz and how they affect you and stuff. There's so many different meanings and feelings and stuff. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it for us. Let us get in and close the show with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys. What you got for them, Jay?
Going back to Marcus Aurelius, perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. I chose that one because it's it's how every day you got to make each day count, you know what I mean? And you can't overreact to certain things, you know what I mean? Because sometimes people get the best of you, you know what I'm saying? I know you remember last night. That was hella funny.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And like, just, if you have to recharge yourself and, disengage with the world, just, so be it. You know what I mean? But each day, you want to live authentically. You know what I mean? You don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you do what makes you happy, and then everything else will follow suit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I chose that one because, I was in a Marcus Aurelius mood. I like to, I always switch off between all the ancient philosophers.
Definitely.
Definitely. But yeah, so, yeah.
All right. And to finish off the show and going off of what Jay is saying, remember, no matter where you are today, whether walking through light or shadow, remember this: every sunrise is a sacred invitation to begin again. We're not promised tomorrow, but we are given this moment, and how we choose to live it shapes everything. And here's I wanted to do a quote by Marcus Aurelius as well, so I have one pulled up here. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. So yeah, guys, we got to live boldly, love deeply, and forgive often. We got to walk each day like it's the only one we have left, because one day it will be the only day you have left. This is Average Day Joes. We thank you, health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto on the show. And we are pretty much done. Signing off with gratitude, awareness, and just a little bit of fire for you guys. Catch us back tomorrow here. We will be back at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time for our show. And like I said, we will be live in about an hour and a half for our gym session Q&A. Until then, guys,